Hey, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. I missed a tip yesterday. Sorry about that. Uh, just didn't get it done. Had Kitten Cup and was trying to get some little gifts made for them and ran out of time. So I have a project for you. I know it's Wednesday, but with tomorrow being Thanksgiving, I wanted to create a card that told someone that they were appreciated. So I'm going to share that card with you. Here are the papers. I have white that's 1 by 2 1/4, some Cajun craze that's 1/8 of an inch bigger, so it's 1 1/8 by 2 3/8, some white paper that is 3 3/4 by 5, pecan 4 by 5 1/4. Sorry about that. And my card base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, like our normal cards. So I'm using a set. I bought this, and I am sad to say I have not used it this fall. Beautiful set. I just love this tree. I think it's gorgeous. There's this beautiful dies that come with it. They cut out the tree, a filling for the tree. We're going to use these today. And then this provides some leaves for the tree, some layers. So I'm going to make the simple one, and then I'm going to show you kind of what I played with today, trying to look at my straight edges here. All right. Uh, and as you can tell, I've caught a cold. We went to see our family over the weekend, and they were sick, or someone was around there. We went for a birthday party, and someone shared a cold with me. So I'm using Cajun Craze on the top of the tree, and then I'm going to use pecan pie for the base of the tree. I'm going to grab my chamois because I got the Cajun Craze down a little lower than I wanted. You could use your markers for this. You could also use your blending brushes for the top part of the, well, you could use it for all of it if you wanted. I'm going to go with my ink pads today. All right. Now, with this big one, if you're like I am and you have arthritis at all, I have found, here's my tip for today, since I didn't get that tip done yesterday, is if you're using this great big block, I would suggest turning it over and actually doing it sideways. When you do it this way, it's even larger to control. It just seems a little easier, at least for me, to go this way. So we're going to place it on there. I didn't want it quite on the center, and I'll show you, you'll understand why here in just a couple minutes. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that is just gorgeous. I see a little oops there, so I'm going to grab my pen here, and I'm just going to draw in some lines here, just a little bit to make my tree come together. There we go. All right. Now, if you wanted to color a lot and you're someone that loves to color, you could take your blends and color this. And as you color it, I would encourage you to do that. Then use your die and cut it out so you don't have to worry about going over the edges, because see, that's going to cut it out right up next to the image. So you could do that. Like I said, today I was going with simple as my demonstration. All right, and then I wanted to add a deer. So I'm going to grab my Early Espresso ink and my deer, my buck. We're going to put the buck right over here. All right. Then I'm going to mount it on the pecan pie like that. Add onto here like that. Oh, I cheated. Now I can't let it cheat. I stamped Well, I guess I'll do it for you again. I've now made two little greetings that have disappeared. Can you believe that? You guys ever have stuff disappear on your desk? Unfortunately, I seem to have it happen a lot. So I'm going to use this greeting. It's called, says you are special. And I'm going to stamp it on that small piece of white. There we go. And then I'm going to put a Cajun Craze mat behind that, like that. And when I get all of them together, there's my piece. It would look like that. So that's what I was going with. Something very simple, but expresses my appreciation for someone. Notice on this one, I did the buck in the pecan pie. Here I did it in the early espresso, just to get a little bit different look. Now, I started playing about an hour ago because I wanted to show you some other things that you could do with these dies. It is a fabulous set, and if you don't have a nice fall tree set, this is one you should consider. So I did this. So I did the tree and pecan pie because of the tree base, and then I took the leaves and I put it over that. And to be honest, I didn't really like it. It just didn't do just didn't work for me. So then I got to thinking about it and I went back and I tried this that I like a lot better. So I ran the outside and the inside together through on my die cut machine like that. And I did it first in Old Olive, then I did it again in pecan pie. Then what I did was I cut where the tree was out on the green so that I could put them together and have a tree base that is the brown with the green up above, and then I added the leaves. Now I also, this here comes in this shape. I cut it apart. So I did one in crushed curry. I did another in Cajun Craze. Then I cut them apart. And as you can see, the yellow ones at the top, and then I put the Cajun Craze at the bottom. So the Cajun went top or bottom top, and the yellow went top bottom. And I have to tell you, this is really cool. This bends so easily and cuts. You could add your leaves however you wanted. And then on this one, since this was all filled in with cardstock, I went ahead and colored the buck this time. And then I thought what would be nice was I would put this inside, and this time I'm going to put the greeting on the inside because the white, the top front was so pretty, I didn't want to cover it up, to be quite honest. So those are ideas. I did think about this and looked at the time and realized I need to get this recorded. I did do it in white, and I thought it would be neat to take blending brushes and color in the tree and the tree base. So hopefully I'll have some time this weekend of Thanksgiving, get that done, and I'll post that picture down below. So I hope you like these ideas. Um, it also has cutouts for this. You can cut out the buck as well. So there's some nice imagery. You could put the rock down here by the tree as well and some more rocks. So you could kind of create a scene. I think it's a gorgeous set. If you buy it before my next video next week, you can watch for a surprise gift in the mail from me. Remember, the Black Friday sale is going on. The blends are a really good deal. They're 40% off, guys. The paper trimmer is on sale. If you don't have our paper trimmer, this would be an awesome time to get it. Or if you need a second one, like I do, I usually have them in two places, so I like having two. Hope you enjoy this. I am so thankful for all of you, for your friendship, for watching my videos. I know it's a bummer for some that I always do videos and not lives. That's just because of my crazy schedule as a substitute teacher and I work a lot of ball games. But I don't want you to miss out on projects. I would appreciate orders from you. If you have any questions on the Black Friday sale, I've been sending out emails, posts on the website here. Have a fabulous Thanksgiving. And next week we'll be doing Christmas. See you then.